Hey, I'm Claire Pelletreau from clairepels.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to upload a list of email addresses, namely your list, your email subscribers, into the Facebook Power Editor so that you can then turn around and target your subscribers with your ads. Now, why would you want to do that? If you've been following me at all, you know that I do not recommend that people try to sell products to people who are not fans or who are not already on your list. It's really difficult to do with Facebook ads. But when you are opening up the cart, when you've got a new launch, when you've got a promo, targeting your current subscribers on Facebook is a great way to use Facebook ads to bump up that revenue that you bring in from that launch or promo. So I'm here in the Power Editor. I've already downloaded my info to the Power Editor, which you always want to do whenever you're starting something new, just to bring in all the information of the things that are currently going on in your account. I'm over here, this little drop down from Manage Ads. I want to go over to Audiences. So then I'm going to hit Create Audience and go to Custom Audience. Now, if you use MailChimp, this is actually ridiculously simple. If not, that's okay. We're going to go with the regular way to do this, and then I'll circle back and show people who use MailChimp how to upload this list from here. But we're going to choose Data File Custom Audience. You're going to name your audience. And if you have this is actually a specific segment of your list, which is really smart, or something else, give a little description so that you can remember later what this list was about. For now, I'm just going to leave it blank. So the data type is going to be emails, and then I need to choose my file. Now, this is all operating on you've already downloaded your list from your email marketing client, so Aweber, Infusionsoft, or Ontraport, or MailChimp. When you download your list, usually it automatically downloads in a CSV format, which is what you need. Sometimes it gives you the option of selecting what information to download. So you actually only need their email addresses. Uncheck all those other boxes. Make sure your email box is checked before you download, and then you can go ahead and export the file. So here I am. I'm going to choose my file. So I saved my list over on my desktop just for easy access, and I hit upload. So then clicking on Create Audience, Facebook is just going to start processing all of those emails. One thing to remember is that people who sign up for your list aren't necessarily signed up for Facebook with that same email address. So some of the people on your list Facebook's not going to be able to identify them. So that kind of is always a drawback. You might upload a list of 500 people and you might only come up with a custom audience of 100 or 200. And that's frustrating, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't use this custom audience to try out with your ads, because even if it's a small group of people, chances are you're going to get much better results advertising to people who have already showed an interest in your products, your services, and your email list. So then how do you actually use this audience? Let's go back to ads. I'm going to just take one of my campaigns that's already been completed. Here are my ads, and I'm going to come over here to audience. Now, imagine that you're creating a brand new ad and you don't have any of the demographics set up. So you go to Custom Audiences and you start typing in the name of the list that you just created. And then you can target specifically by location and then by the other demographics if you like, or you can just target your entire list. Now remember, you may have some people on your list who aren't really actually your ideal customer. And so identifying people by location or maybe by age or interest is a good way to start filtering out people who are not so likely to actually become your customers or your clients. So that's how you create your custom audience using a data file, a CSV file. Now, what if we want to do the simple MailChimp way, which if you use MailChimp, then this is a great way to do this. You just click MailChimp Custom Audience. You're going to have to log into MailChimp. You give Facebook access to your MailChimp account, which may feel a little concerning, but I haven't read of a single problem with Facebook stealing your information. So then you have your different lists that you may only have one. I have several. I'm using MailChimp to handle wedding invitations as well. So if I want to target the people who are invited to my wedding, which is possibly a good idea because I can't get people to RSVP right now, I would just select that list and then hit create audience. And Facebook's just going to pull all the email addresses that I have in that list. It's going to use the same name as it's called in MailChimp. If you want to change it, if you want to give it a date in order to maybe make it a little bit more specific to you, that's totally fine. So then if I go back to ads, I can also target that list that I just created. It does take some time for this audience to show up because Facebook is processing it. So if you don't see your list right away, which is the case right here, don't worry about it, just come back to it. You will get a notification actually from Facebook that your list is ready. So that is how you upload a list either from MailChimp or using a CSV file into Facebook. If you are working on building your list, make sure you head over to clairepells.com/free-guide in order to get your free guide to list building, where you'll also get a complete tutorial about all these different pieces of the Power Editor that you're going to need in order to create great ads that actually do something for your business. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave your comments right below this video with any of your questions, or email me at claire@clairepells.com. I will talk to you soon.